I love watching accessories evolve. A couple months back, I reviewed the Adonit Photo Grip. It's a great photography accessory, and I've used it quite a bit since that review. And for folks who like the idea of actually making things with their phones, this is really handy. Handy? Get it? It's a pun. But what has Adonit done for me lately? This grip is ready for an upgrade. And here is that upgrade. We're taking a look at the Photo Grip Chi. Numerous refinements, overall a very similar solution from the regular Photo Grip, with one feature removed and one feature added. And for those features being swapped around, I think you're gonna like the trade. First, what was cut out? The Photo Grip came with this tiny little stylus. Photo Grip Chi does not have a tiny little stylus. I've never used this tiny little stylus. Okay, they got rid of a tiny little stylus, but what was added? Power. No, really, the Chi adds a backup battery and wireless charging coils. I mean, that really wasn't much of a reveal. It's in the name of the product. Keep going with the review. Okay, I think this is really smart, as Adonit now makes one product which works for a huge swath of phones, minus proprietary mounts or cables to manage power delivery. And I've loved this grip idea since the Lumia 1020 had an option for a battery backup. If you're like me and you use your camera a lot, then something like this can help offset your hobby. I've been shooting a ton on my Nokia. The battery life under normal usage is average, but keeping up with 5 cameras, a depth sensor, raw files, and a ton of background processing, the little bit of extra juice helps. Inside is a 3000 milliamp hour cell, but maybe you'll only get about half, maybe 2/3 of that back into your phone while using it. Wireless charging is not the most efficient, but still every little bit helps. There are numerous refinements, little quality of life improvements over the older grip. First of all, it's just a chunkier grip. It's got a nicer feel to it. It's got a little bit more sculpting, and there's a little bit more room for you to really hold on to the thing. I'm gonna keep ragging on the tiny little stylus, but getting rid of the port, getting rid of the holder for the stylus means that when you prop the phone up in portrait, this is all one continuous unbroken surface. Makes it grippier. It makes it a little bit more stable when you prop your phone up. And lastly, because we've got all of this extra material for the clamps and where the charging coils come out, this is a better balanced solution when you throw this puppy on the little stand tripod or when you use a proper tripod. On the older grip, you couldn't keep a taller phone flush with the bottom and not have it be so offset for where this mounting point is that it wouldn't just topple over when you try to use it on a tabletop. Now, my only gripe with the Photo Grip is the power button. It kicks on with a very light press. It's easy to fire it up by accident. I would have preferred to see a short press to see remaining charge and a long press to activate or deactivate the coils, just like a normal external battery. Otherwise, it's the same fun features. The tripod mount built into the grip, a handle that splays out to make a handy stand, and a Bluetooth shutter button that pops out so that you can use it as a remote shutter. The original grip was a great package to turn your phone into something a little more like a point and shoot camera, and this is another step of refinement, one generation better, quality of life improvements, some ergonomic improvements. Better ergonomics makes for better photos and videos. 60 bucks. 60 bucks for a really handy accessory. Handy, get it? I couldn't help myself. And a way to keep shooting longer out in the field. I'll of course have some links down below this video where you can find more information on the Adonit Photo Grip Chi. Maybe shop this puppy online. As always, folks, thanks so much for watching, for sharing these videos, for subscribing to my channel. Not just geeking out on fun photography accessories. There are so many more conversations we need to have about getting the most out of our gadget and smartphone purchases. If you would like to help support those conversations, please head on over to somegadgetguy.com. You're going to see a support banner. Click on that, and you'll get the full list of all my current affiliates and partnerships. Or you could also consider contributing directly to my Patreon campaign. Patreon.com/somegadgetguy. It's becoming a really fun community of like-minded tech pals, and it's going to be home to all of my camera and audio deep dive reviews. Again, patreon.com/somegadgetguy. I hope you'll check it out. Now, you know where you can find me around the rest of the internet, at somegadgetguy on the Twitters and the Instagrams and the Facebooks, and a little bit more on the Twitch, and I will catch you all on the next review.